Now on Talking Solutions from the Shade Tree Domestic Violence Shelter. Welcome again to Zakisha Steele-Jones.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
And Sam Nicholson, you're with, is it Grand Canyon Development Corporation?
Grand Canyon Development Partners.
Thank you. We're glad to have you here.
Well, thank you so much.
You guys are working together on something. I'm very excited about this. Zakisha knows I love talking about the shade tree.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, it's so needed. We have an even higher than normal occurrence of domestic violence here in Southern Nevada. So it's a sad statistic, but by golly, we're doing some stuff to help. Just under a month now until Mother's Day. You guys have something special planned. And from what I'm seeing, Sam, this is not the first year that your company has teamed up with the Shade Tree for their special Mother's Day donation drive.
It is not. We participate in a lot of donation drives for Shade Tree just for that reason, because it is such a great organization and so needed in Southern Nevada.
You're kind of becoming the center hub for donations. Zakisha, I didn't know of this until this year. Doing things for moms who are part of the Shade Tree Shelter, that's a natural. But I love the way that this is positioned, because I know, Sam, your company with Grand Canyon, you guys are collecting all the donations. You're looking for new or gently used things like handbags and wallets, things that make really good Mother's Day gifts, bath and body products, jewelry, new or gently used clothing. Maybe you got some of that, or you can get some of that for us so that we can add it to the Shade Tree Domestic Violence Shelter Mother's Day donation drive.
Absolutely. Holidays are a tough time living in a shelter, and it's tough for mothers. It's tough for their children as well. So an activity like this, spearheaded by Sam and Grand Canyon Development Partners, as well as Simmons Group, and really our Las Vegas community coming together to gather all of the items that you just mentioned. I mean, we all love to feel special. So when the community comes together and gathers those items and we deliver them right to the Shade Tree Shelter for a shopping event, it's not just delivering them to the mothers, it's really getting the kids involved too.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I didn't mention from the list is the wrapping paper and the bows, the gift bags, because it's not just a simple donation where we give the stuff and then it all gets distributed. This, as you said, Zakisha, is a shopping event for the kids.
It is, and it's a Mother's Day experience. And Sam, you can speak more about this.
I'd be happy to. And you're right. One of the things that we're looking for in terms of donations is also the bows and the gift bags and the wrapping paper. So the kids can make this a special event for their moms and be able to pick up the perfect gift for them, be able to wrap it, be able to present it to them, and make Mother's Day the special day that it really should be.
Moms do amazing things all the time.
That's right.
That's what they're all about. However, for the women who are part of the Shade Tree Domestic Violence Shelter, getting that protection, getting that new start, they have done the most mom thing of all. They have pulled their children, possibly also their pets, themselves, out of a domestic violence situation, fleeing to safety, starting over. This should be the most special Mother's Day ever.
That's right. Terry, we don't know exactly what a mom goes through who's being abused, be that verbally, physically. But what we do know at the Shade Tree is that when the moms walk in with their kids, a lot of times it's the first time that they're making those kind of bold and brave decisions for themselves. And we really, really honor that in the moms that are there. So not only are they getting shelter, food, and all of the things that we provide at the Shade Tree, what they are also getting is their life back. They're taking life skills classes, honing those skills that they need to become better women, better moms, whatever their personal goals are. They're really, really hitting it hard at the Shade Tree, and they're working. So they need to be rewarded. They need to feel special. And this Mother's Day donation drive is one way that the community can help them.
I just love the idea of celebrating moms in general and giving things for Mother's Day. But for Shade Tree and for those moms and for their families, for the kids, for the animals that they bring along for Noah's Animal House, it's a special thing because it's the first Mother's Day of their new life.
That is a way to think about it. Absolutely. It's a new start. And sometimes coming into a shelter situation, like I said before, is not the ideal vision of how you're going to spend Mother's Day or any day. But the reality is that we are there to help. The women are not on the streets. there is something to celebrate, and we want to help them do that. And we really utilize our community and our great partners like Grand Canyon to help us help them celebrate.
Anytime you get a chance to celebrate something at Shade Tree,
Right?
that's the best thing going. I know it. What we're looking at and what we're here to talk about today specifically, we've got a little more than 2 weeks left before the end of the Mother's Day donation drive.
Sure.
With Grand Canyon Development Partners and the Simmons Group. Got the flyer right here. If you've got gift items that would be great for this donation drive, handbags, wallets, bath and body products, jewelry, accessories, clothing new or gently used, perfume. I love perfume. Figurines, collectibles. Also, don't forget the wrapping paper, gift bags, and the bows. Because from what I understand, the kids at the Shade Tree actually get, as you said, Zakisha, a shopping experience where they get to come in and shop, find something really great for their mom, and then get the wrapping paper or the gift bags, the bows, to give their mom that special Mother's Day gift, because this year is really so special because their mom pulled them out of that situation and they're all starting over together with help from the Shade Tree.
And for a lot of these children, it's going to be their first time ever being able to shop for their mom. What an empowering feeling to be able to put that smile on their mom's face, you know? So I think that when we look at this event, we definitely need all of those items that you just mentioned. And so we're calling out for our community to come by 6841 Southeastern to drop off those gently used and those new items. When you're dropping them off, just think about how happy the kids are going to be able to pick through those items and shop kind of like a boutique. We set up the second floor in different sections and they can come by, really take a look and think about what would put a smile on my mom's face. And so that's what you're doing when you're dropping those things off. You are actually helping a child put a smile on their mom's face.
And so many times those families end up at the door of the Shade Tree shelter with nothing. They flee. They have a chance to go, and they do. They take it. And they're there with little or possibly nothing.
Many times it's just the clothes on their backs, maybe a backpack. So these gifts and the support from the community is so important.
Sam Nicholson is with us today from Grand Canyon Development Partners. Sam, you said that you've been involved with this Mother's Day donation drive with the Shade Tree before. What is it with Grand Canyon Development Partners that makes you step out and help the community like this?
Well, Grand Canyon Development Partners supports many nonprofits locally, including Shade Tree, Noah's Animal Shelter, which is part of the Shade Tree campus.
Yep.
Noah's is what allows these families to be able to bring their pets with them. And Shade Tree and Noah's partnership is one of the few in the United States that allows homes of domestic violence to be able to bring their pets with them so that they are not leaving their pets behind. We've been working also with Noah's in building a new campus up in northern Nevada, donating our time and services for them as the development manager to do that. We help many of the nonprofits in town and particularly fond of Shade Tree because of the great work that they do, the great staff that they have, and it is so needed in this community. The last one we had several huge Home Depot boxes filled with donations that were dropped off at our office. And I also want to say, for those that don't have the transportation to drop it off, if they'll just call our office, we'd be happy to pick that up.
That is very kind. Even better.
Even better.
We're going to get some great things for the Mother's Day donation drive for the Shade Tree. Sam, it's a big deal to get involved. And the thing that you mentioned also being involved with Noah's Animal House with Shade Tree, they are building one up in Reno. I don't know if that's actually been completed yet or not.
Just starting.
It's so sorely needed because we understand that a lot of times victims of domestic violence won't escape their surroundings because they're very worried about what will happen to their pets in their absence.
This is so true.
That's not an issue here.
Not at all. Like you mentioned, it is such a hindrance. It's such a pain point for a lot of women to even consider leaving their pet behind. And like Sam said, one of the few organizations in the country, Noah's Animal House, partnered with the Shade Tree, where we don't make that a hindrance. We take that right out of the formula and allow the women to come in. And let me tell you, it's not just dogs and cats. We currently have a chinchilla.
Really?
At Noah's.
Okay.
Yes. We have a canary. We have hamsters sometimes, snakes. So it's not just what we think about Fido or Buddy and the kittens. We do have those exotic animals that come in too. We don't want anything to hinder a woman to get to safety. That is so important here in Southern Nevada. So glad it will be happening soon in Northern Nevada. We would like to see that happening all across the U.S. because it is a major hindrance.
Well, this will be the genesis of it
All right.
blossoming elsewhere across the country.
Nice.
We're so glad to have it here. Noah's Animal House has been here for a number of years.
Absolutely.
You know, being at Shade Tree, I consider the animals to also be part of the healing process.
You're absolutely right. Our cuddle rooms, When we walk through NOAAs and we see the victims or the survivors, wherever they are in their journey, in those cuddle rooms with their animals, just having that time with them, it is a part of the healing process. If the animals couldn't be there, we know that that would also be something that would make that healing process a bit slower, harder. We want to make sure, I know we have a lot of community members out there listening who are planning to give, but there is someone out there listening as well who is currently in a domestic violence situation. I want you to know, if you have an animal, if you don't, please contact the Shade Tree. You can give us a call anytime, 702-385-0072, because I want to also make sure that we remember why our agency even exists and why we're doing this.
That's a great point. Zakisha Steele-Jones is here from the Shade Tree Domestic Violence Shelter. Also in studio with us, Sam Nicholson with Grand Canyon Development Partners. I know you guys are working also with the Simmons Group to help facilitate this whole Mother's Day donation drive. It's such a special thing. It's for the kids.
We're excited.
To be able to go shop. And then I can just imagine children up there on that second level, as you said, Zakisha, that you've dedicated for a little boutique shopping experience before Mother's Day. I would be carefully choosing what kind of gift wrap or gift bag. I just want the right one to go with that great Mom's Day gift.
Absolutely. You're going to choose mom's favorite color bow, mom's favorite color gift bag if she loves flowers, any of those things just to make it extra special.
Someone asked me just the other day, how many people currently are staying at Shade Tree? From what I saw recently, you have almost 370 permanent beds at the Shade Tree, and that you help overall, is it 6,000 people a year?
You're absolutely right. We service over 6,000 women, children, and their pets every year at the Shade Tree. Last year, we provided over 14,000 diapers for babies who are at the Shade Tree. So we have to remember, children who are there are newborns all the way up to 18 years old. So think about that, too, when you think about who will be shopping for the Mother's Day event. You're right. We have 364 beds at the Shade Tree. Right now, we're a little under that max capacity as the weather's getting a little bit nicer. People are out there in the streets a little bit. We just ended winter shelter and we were at capacity. So also want to remember, for those people who are not in shelter but are homeless and walking the streets, in the summertime, we are a cooling station. Even if you're not living at the shelter, you can come in and get out of that heat and have a moment of peace at the Shade Tree as well. So we have people living there, but we also open our doors for the community, women and children to come in as well.
The heat. You're talking about it getting hot. You know that's going to happen any minute now, right? There are so many wonderful things about this community. There are so many caring companies and organizations that take care of Southern Nevadans. And we want to recognize the Grand Canyon Development Corporation, Sam Nicholson, the help that you guys are providing for the Mother's Day donation drive. So you say you've had these big Home Depot boxes full of good things?
We do. We're filling some now. We have one full already, and hopefully with this radio show, we're going to be able to fill several more. So we really appreciate your getting this out to the public and making it aware.
Because you're doing something nice for the Shade Tree, which does things nice 24/7, 365 for everyone in need here in Southern Nevada. That's the kind of community work that I celebrate, that I love talking about. And I know for the Mother's Day donation drive for the Shade Tree, we've got a couple of weeks left. You're collecting those donations until May 1st. Correct. So got a couple weeks for people to come up with all the great items that will make wonderful Mother's Day gifts. Zakisha, ideas of what we can donate?
Sure. As you're shopping for your mom or a special mother in your life, just think about the things that you would provide for that person. So we're talking perfume, handbags, wallets, jewelry, clothing items, accessories, even those little tchotchkes, figurines that moms like, because our ladies will eventually be back in transitional housing. And so they like those little decorative items too to go around their homes. Any collectibles. And don't forget, we still need gift bags and wrapping paper as well. So when you're out there tooling around this weekend, just pick up a couple of extra items for the ladies at the Shade Tree.
And think about it. I get this every year. Somebody will go, oh man, Mother's Day, really? Okay, it happens the second Sunday.
Every year.
This can be a reminder for all of us that we don't wait till the last minute to take care of our own moms if we are so fortunate as to still have our moms nearby.
Right.
Or your wife, mother of your children.
There you go.
And there's a lot of situations. So Mother's Day, a huge holiday every year. It's a great reminder for all of us to get on the stick. Don't wait till the last minute, because the Mother's Day donation drive is on until May 1st.
Right.
If we all take care of things before May 1st, we're all going to be set with Mother's Day gifts that we put some thought into and we were prepared.
Right.
Might be the first year ever. It could be good all the way around. So it's the Mother's Day donation drive. And Sam, the place where we're dropping things off.
If you can drop them off, it would be at our office at 6841 South Eastern Avenue. It's on Eastern, just straight across from Sunset Park.
Easy to find.
Yeah.
Easy to find. And again, if people don't have the ability to drop it off, please call our office at 702-492-5300. Speak with our receptionist, give her your name and address, and happy to have one of our employees swing by and pick it up.
That is so kind. We always put links, all the details that you might need to know, maybe that you missed during our discussion today, along with a podcast of the interview on our Talking Solutions Facebook page. And Sam, since it's your first time in studio with us, we always ask, what can we do to help you?
Well, you can help by just getting the word out on how important this is for the mothers and the children at Shade Tree to be able to enjoy that day, to not have to focus on the troubles that they're going through, the challenges that they have in their life, and to be able to make this a special day for them that they really can enjoy and have an emotional memory over. That's the most important thing.
Beautifully stated. Sam, your company, Grand Canyon, you guys are collecting all the donations. New or gently used things like handbags and wallets, things that make really good Mother's Day gifts, bath and body products, jewelry, new or gently used clothing. Maybe you got some of that, or you can get some of that for us so that we can add it to the Shade Tree Domestic Violence Shelter Mother's Day donation drive.
All of the items that you just mentioned, we all love to feel special. So when the community comes together and gathers those items and we deliver them right to the Shade Tree Shelter for a shopping event, it's not just delivering them to the mothers, it's really getting the kids involved too.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I didn't mention from the list is the wrapping paper and the bows, the gift bags, because it's not just a simple donation where we give the stuff and then it all gets distributed. This, as you said, Zakisha, is a shopping event for the kids.
It is, and it's a Mother's Day experience.
The kids can make this a special event for their moms and be able to pick up the perfect gift for them, be able to wrap it, be able to present it to them, and make Mother's Day the special day that it really should be.
Zakisha, what can we do to help the Shade Tree?
Well, as you know, I always say I'm very proud of the Las Vegas community. We have people coming in and volunteers coming in all the time, and we need volunteers. So if you think maybe you want to drop off some donations to the Shade Tree, if you would like to volunteer your time, you can email us at volunteer@theshadetree.org, volunteer@theshadetree.org, and I will get back with you on many different kinds of volunteer opportunities, including teaching life skills classes. We need everything. So if you've got a skill, or if you've got some gently used items, or you want to drop off diapers for the babies, there's lots of different ways to get involved. Just email us or go to theshadetree.org and you will find out what we need there.
It's our chance to help families that are starting over. We're helping them with their new lives.
That's right.
It's the Shade Tree Domestic Violence Shelter, always there 24/7, anytime someone needs your help.
Absolutely.
Is there anything I'm forgetting?
I don't think so.
We're good. Thank you so much.
Sam Nicholson from Grand Canyon Development Partners, also the Simmons Group helping out with this Mother's Day donation drive, and Zakisha Steele-Jones with the Shade Tree. Thanks so much for coming in to join us today on Talking Solutions.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you.